Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And so, the national anthems. And it does appear that they are lining up, Jim, in a 5-4-1 formation.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter-attack or two. This system can accommodate that. And I certainly hope we're going to get something positive in response, and it's not going to be all defence.
So that's got things underway.
Elmas wins the duel this time.
Elmas, played out to the right.
Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alioski.
Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Now Elmas. And he's had it nicked away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neither side especially adventurous early on.
Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here.
Indonesia have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Thinks one through.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Alioski.
North Macedonia really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide. It's a good-looking delivery. And that has been knocked clear. Clipped into space.
Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Indonesia
are looking to go forward now.
Arhan. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. Played into the box. Cleared away. And they're back on the ball again. Arhan.
Elmas. Alioski.
Now Elmas. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out wide. Takes aim and crosses. Shot, surely! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And it's been taken short. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. That is ended up in no man's land.
Elmas.
Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Out towards the flank. Alioski.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please make
Some
sure
first
to
half
watch the
thoughts?
screen for an
Well, it's been nothing
information
but
bulletin
frustration,
from the regional
really,
police
Peter. I
department.
think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
Here we go again.
Indonesia really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Arhan. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alioski.
Opts for safety.
Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It is a corner. Tries to get it clear.
He has found the way through, and he lines up a cross.
Ball's gone out of play. He came in hard, very hard.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Stood up well to him there. Great defending, strong and determined.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And he's in on goal. There's the shot!
And that has been knocked clear.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Alioski.
Alioski proves just a little bit too strong.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Alioski.
Looking to play him in. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Arhan. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitutions taking place.
Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And he's forced to go back. Alioski. Knocks it out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. No, he refuses to take.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And we're done. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.